everybody, welcome back to Best Life and Beyond. This is what to expect at Disneyland in the month of May for 2022.
Whether you're coming to Disneyland or Disney's California Adventure, we always recommend parking at the Mickey and Friends parking structure. Then you can take the tram in, which is our favorite way to get in. You have a good view of downtown Disney. You can stop over there and it's just a short walk into the gates. And you can always take the monorail in from downtown Disney and it'll drop you off right in the heart of Tomorrowland. Either way, if you're coming to Disneyland, this guide is going to help you to make the best of your vacation.
All right, first thing we're going to talk about is the weather forecast for the Disneyland Resort in May. Generally speaking, 75 is about the daily average, but it can range anywhere from that to upwards of 90 degrees on hotter days. This is May, so we have a thing called May Gray, where sometimes it can be overcast for the morning and then burn off, and sometimes it can be overcast the entire day. Also, be aware to bring a light jacket because sometimes at night it gets up into the high 50s, low 60s. That's about the range that we're looking at. Rain is less likely in the month of May. It does happen, so check the forecast, but we are getting closer to summer where rain starts to not become an issue. But like I said, just check the forecast.
All right, next up is crowds. Everybody wants to know, how are the crowds in the month of May at Disneyland? And I can assure you, it's busy. It's busy for several reasons. We have some construction going on. We have a couple of ride closures. We've also got parades. We have tons of things going on that just make the park feel a little bit more crowded. But of course, everybody wants to get here because it's either their spring break, they're taking their vacations, the weather is fabulous, everything is in bloom, and it is a gorgeous time to be at Disneyland. So you can definitely expect a lot more crowds. We even have Grad Nite. We have a ton of different events. We have Star Wars events. So just kind of bear in mind that, those are going on, and it does make the crowds feel a little bit more intense when you're there. But either way, you can still have fun if there's crowds, maybe, go see a show or do something like that. But either way, you're going to have a good time. All right, and pretty much for the hours at Disneyland, you can expect Disneyland Resort will be open until midnight most nights in May, except for the 3rd, the 4th, and the 27th. You can expect the park to close at 8 p.m. for a Star Wars night party. Then over in DCA, the park usually is closing around like 9 or 10. We've got a ton of Grad Nites coming up. We'll share those dates with you in the description, but you can usually expect the park to close around 9 or 10.
And one of the biggest things happening in May at the Disneyland Resort is the return of the nighttime spectacular Fantasmic, May 28th, towards the end of the month. Like I said, it's coming back. We don't have any dates on soft openings yet or previews, but we know for sure that on May 28th, we're going to get to see that dragon again. We're going to get to see Mickey do his thing out there. One of the best shows ever at Disneyland. So we look forward to that. We haven't heard anything about a dining package. We'll keep you posted about that. We know that there's going to be 2 shows nightly for Fantasmic, so if you do miss the first one, hopefully you'll be able to do the second one. We're not sure if they're going to be virtual queues like World of Color. Our guess is that probably will be the case. We'll keep you posted on how that works and how it all breaks down in the end. I think I can speak for Katie in saying that it's her favorite show of all time at the Disneyland Resort.
Yes, it is.
All right, it's coming back May 28th.
Another big thing that you can look forward to when you're coming to Disneyland in the month of May. As you know, in April, we had all of our other shows return, including the Main Street Electrical Parade, which is celebrating its 50th anniversary. It is so great to see it. We have an all-new float. It is fabulous. It's so beautiful. I completely approve of it. I love the small world touch that they put at the end.
Another cool thing about MSEP is there is a Magic Key photo op, a kind of a magic photo they do up at Small World, only from 7 till midnight in between the shows. You can stand there and they'll take a magic photo of you and then insert you in between a couple of the floats for the parade. It's a lot of fun.
And along with the Main Street Electrical Parade, it had some really great merchandise. Now we expect to see more come out in the month of May, so keep your eyes open for all of that Main Street Electrical Parade merchandise. The other big show that is happening is Disneyland Forever, so you want to make sure that you get a spot on Main Street or you want to get a spot over by Small World. Now, sometimes you'll see that they will not do the actual pyro and they will do just the projections or low-level pyro, meaning like the actual fireworks. They do that because of the wind and, certain conditions that don't allow the fireworks show to be put on. So if you are there, we recommend, like I said, go down on Main Street where you can at least see those projections and see the show, or down by Small World. Disneyland Forever is only going on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights at 9:30 p.m. So make sure you're there and get a good spot for it, because Disneyland Forever is one of the best fireworks shows out there.
Yeah, because people start queuing up for that fireworks show hours in advance. As you can see here, they set up in front of the castle, all around the hub, as well as down Main Street and in front of Small World. So if you want to get a good viewing spot, make sure to plan ahead and give yourself some time, because it is a very popular fireworks show.
And usually the queuing is for Main Street Electrical Parade at 8:30, which will start over by Small World and then come all the way down to Town Square, and then people usually just file in to get the spot for the fireworks show. If you're coming to the Disneyland Resort during the week, Monday through Thursday, you can only see Mickey's Mixed Magic projections only. So just be advised, if you want to see Disneyland Forever, you'll have to be here Friday, Saturday, or Sunday.
And then over at Disney California Adventure, their nighttime spectacular, World of Color, is back. 2 shows a night, 9 o'clock and 10:15.
Yeah, it is absolutely a must-see show if you are coming to the Disneyland Resort. World of Color is phenomenal. Now, they do have some standby queuing that you can do to see the show, but it is highly recommended you do their new system, which is a World of Color virtual queue. To do this, you're going to need to download the free Disneyland app, and you need to make sure you create your group of people that are going to be with you that want to get a spot before 12 p.m. Right at 12 p.m., again, you're going to want to make sure everyone is scanned in, and you will simply join the virtual queue. Now, with this, you have no choice on the show time. So you might get 9 o'clock, you might get 10:15. A lot of people are trying to get that 10:15 spot so that they can see the Disneyland shows, then hop over to World of Color. Now, there's no guarantee that you're going to get into the show or get that virtual queue, but again, there is a slight chance that you can get a standby. It's more likely to be a reality of getting a standby spot at 10:15. Now, you'll either get assigned blue or yellow as a background color to your entrance code when it becomes available about an hour to 45 minutes before the World of Color show for your assigned time. Head over there about an hour to 45 minutes just before the show, and they will show you where to start queuing up. We had a very good experience and a very good sightline from where we were in the yellow section, so I pretty much think almost anywhere you are, you're gonna get a good spot, but just be aware if you're in those front sections right there, you are subject to getting wet, and the show also can cancel for high winds or technical difficulties. And Star Wars, May the 4th be with you. All the Star Wars fans, you will get to celebrate at the Disneyland Resort. So, we have an after-hours party that is now sold out. We have those on May 3rd, May 4th, and May 27th. But rest assured, if you're not going to these after-hour parties, you can still celebrate in the parks. Sometimes they really haven't done too much, but this year we are getting photo ops, food, merchandise. I think the most eye-catching thing was the amount of foods that they're putting out throughout the resort. There's stuff in downtown Disney and stuff at all of the resorts. One of the biggest draws is in the Grand Californian. They have this massive Star Star Wars display, including cookies and pastries, just kind of similar to what they would do during Christmas time. Now, if you can't get into the Disneyland Resort, you can also go to Downtown Disney, where they're offering some other treats, but I think Spencer's favorite thing that he is most looking forward to is those lightsaber churros. And a special thing over in Tomorrowland for all of you Star Wars fans, Hyperspace Mountain has returned. Space Mountain has a Star Wars overlay, which is pretty awesome. They've had it before, but they have officially brought it back, and it will probably be going throughout the summer. Spencer will definitely get a ride on that. I know I will not.
And something that returned last month, character hugs and up close and personal meet and greets, they are back. You can hug your favorite characters, have a chat, take photos, up close and personal. Once again, it's a lot of fun for the kids. It's a lot of fun for us. We missed it a lot. You can expect to do these meet and greets over in Town Square, Princess Fantasy Fair right off the hub, and in Galaxy's Edge. And you might even see some characters roaming around the park as we call, what do we call them? Rogue?
Yeah, rogue roaming characters.
Rogue characters. So look forward to that.
So in the month of May, it's very popular. You will see Grad Nites. Now, those are taking place over in DCA. The dates for Grad Nites are May 13th, 14th, 18th, 20th, 21st, 25th, 26th, and the 31st. Now, you're also going to be seeing Grad Nite Reunion. It is a Disneyland After Dark separate ticketed event party that is happening over in Disney California Adventure. Those tickets went on sale on the 28th of April, and they are still available. The dates for those events that anybody can attend, you don't have to be a recent graduate, those are June 23rd, 28th, and 30th. It is a party that runs from 8 p.m. to midnight. Usually a bunch of food, photo ops, and stuff like that. Again, it is running in Disney California Adventure. It starts at $150 a person per ticket, and that does not include parking fees. And another returning experience that has finally come back, something that we've done several times and absolutely loved it in Tomorrowland, is the Skyline Lounge Firework Experience. However, in the past, this used to be just a little dessert party. Now it is $60 per person that you do have to pay ahead of time for, but you're going to get dinner, dessert, and unlimited drinks. Now that's not alcoholic drinks, my friends. We're pretty excited to see this. This is only happening, we think, on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays when pyro, aka fireworks, are supposed to happen. You won't be able to see the projections on Main Street or Small World, but you will get a really interesting, different view. We've also been up there when fireworks were canceled due to weather, and we still had such a good time. We had a blast playing with Mickey. They always have games up there. We're thinking things could be different. They might have added new things, but either way, if you get a chance to do this, go on the Disneyland app and book this experience because it is a ton of fun and you don't want to miss it. And just remember, this is reservation only, that you do have to pay in advance. You can cancel up to 2 days prior if you are unable to make it. It does not include a reservation to the park, so you need to make sure that you have park admission, reservation, and your reservation for Skyline Lounge. This is located over at Launch Bay. You'll check in over at Galactic Grill, and the podium to check into Skyline Lounge is located right next to Pizza Planet. Sorry, I still call it Pizza Port. That's where you'll be able to be taken up to your assigned table.
And it's time for attraction refurbs. Of course, Pirates of the Caribbean still down. Extensive queue work going on over there. As well as its partner in crime, the Blue Bayou Restaurant. At this point for Pirates and the Blue Bayou Restaurant, we don't have any dates. We're thinking maybe summer, if we're lucky. We're hoping, fingers crossed. Tarzan's Treehouse also getting an extensive refurb still. There's a lot of talk of Encanto being the new theme of that. Nothing has been confirmed yet, but that is still down for a major refurb. We also don't have a date for when that reopens in whatever theme it becomes. And Finding Nemo Submarines also still down. We thought a while back that it was going to be back at the end of winter, but there's been a lot more work that has needed to be done, so it is still down. Unfortunately, no return date at this point.
And over in Disney California Adventure, we have some refurbishments happening there. The Pixar Pal Around will be down on May the 4th. Animation Academy is going to be down most of the month, starting with May 2nd all the way until the 26th. Mickey's PhilharMagic will also be down from the 16th through the 26th, and the Golden Zephyr will be down the 9th to the 19th. And in other news updates, Bats Day, that's right, B-A-T-S, Bats Day has returned. That'll be happening on May 8th. It is where everyone is kind of dressed in a more like gothic fashion. A lot of Haunted Mansion fans tend to partake in Bats Day.
And that about wraps it up. Those are the updates, what to expect at Disneyland for the month of May 2022. We hope that was informative
and helpful in any way. Of course, things can change, and if they do, you can come back to this video. We'll make sure to keep things updated in comments and in our description. We try to get this out as soon as we can, but so many things just kept changing this month. Therefore, it came out a little bit late, but here we are. We hope you liked it.
And if you did like it, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed to Best Life and Beyond. Hit that notification bell, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.